Okay, so let's go through this paper first because apparently, how is this? Okay, apparently most of you haven't finished the paper. So today, no blue card. Who is the one spamming the blue card? There's a record, you know. So after this, right, I will put you aside, right, and then we'll have a chat.
Arun.
Okay. The spammers will have a chat. Okay. After class, everyone can go home and not go home lah. Go sleep already. You all will stay back with me for another few minutes just to listen to me next. You all want? The one, right? You want to sleep, right? Okay. Okay. Let's start our worksheet. Okay. Are you all ready? We must open worksheet 40. Okay, everyone open worksheet 40 already? Everyone can see my screen also, yeah? Got subtitles, is it? If I put subtitles? No use. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's go to our first question. Okay, where's our first question? This one. Okay, I have not seen who have done the paper, who haven't. I haven't gone to the website to check. Okay, because I was a bit busy today. So I don't know who have done, who have not, but I wish all of you, even Jera, since you have finished your end of year, to contribute. Okay, you're not just the answers, you know, but what any responses that I need lah. Okay, the more you talk, right? The lesser I talk, the more you talk, the more we learn. Because sometimes you all know by now, sometimes the things you say may not be that accurate, and then we can share. Okay, I won't say the names lah, of course lah. The chat will be private. Now is it private chat or not? You know, last time in Zoom, like when you chat, right? Like people cannot see, right? But now everyone can see each other's words. Is it right? Can you double check me? Yes, Oscar say yes. Good lah. Then I no need to do like last time how I did with Zoom, right? Which is screenshot, and then put here, screenshot, and then put here. Okay? What is not accurate is us not getting look at. No, no, no. Last week I already mentioned to you all most likely no look at. I don't see your screen. I'm sharing the screen though.
I'm hungry.
I'm not sharing the screen, is it?
Oh, well. I'm just eating it.
Wait. I did press share. Hang on. Choose what to share with Meet. Window. Screen 2. Share. Can see? Now can see. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so let's look at our first question. Okay, this question is, I think, a primary 3, primary 4 stuff. Okay, so they have this setup here, 2 containers, X and Y. Okay, and then you can read the things that the context here, but I'll jump straight to the question here first. Okay, which of the following statements they say are true? So we will circle. Hey, Jara, for your science paper, do you do annotations, Jara? You're the only one who has done the science paper. Jara is not in the room. Okay, never mind. Okay. Oh, Jara is back. Okay, I wanted to ask you, Jara, like, do you do annotations in your paper? Like how I encourage you to do, circle, underline. You all listen, you all those of you who haven't do the paper, please do it. You're not you all say, teacher, not my habit, teacher. Teacher, I don't like, teacher. Cannot, you force yourself, please, because I know all of you are careless. I'm sorry, I'll just say it like that. Okay, I know all of you are careless. It's not that you all don't know, but sometimes you read wrongly. Yeah. Okay, so which of the following are true? Okay, so let's look at A. They say method E and F occupy space. From the diagram, you can tell already that, yeah, okay, this is the space and this is the metal that takes up the space. Anyway, okay, for point A here, if they never give a diagram also, right, it doesn't matter because it's true that because you are already called matter, since you are already matter, this is a property of matter, that is known to be true. Okay, unless you are not matter. Okay, then you don't occupy space. Okay, can someone tell me which maybe 1 or 2 things that are not matter? Anyone know? Anyone have any examples of things that are non-matter? Antimatter, we don't learn antimatter. Come on, let's just give something that everyone can understand. Shadow, Marco say shadow, very good. Shadow is non-matter, so like they don't take up space, they also don't have mass. What else is non-matter? Heat. Wow, very good, Jasmine. Heat. Hey, y'all can see each other's words now. I don't have to like, correct? Yeah, I'm very insecure. You all must say a few times, convince me, then yes, you all can see each other's chat. Is it? Hello? Well, you all make me more insecure, you know. Okay, anyway, I'm reading the answers. Shadow, non-matter.
Oh, you think
Okay. Wait. Heat also non-matter. Wait, before I continue to the other answers that I see here, can someone tell me then, if heat is not matter, then what can you categorize heat as? Anyone knows? If heat is non-matter, then what is heat considered to be? This one, I think P6, you will learn the first thing you have in P6 is you will learn about this thing. But take a chance. Maybe some of you know what is heat. Anyone? Type in the chat. Type in the chat. Don't need to raise hand. Just free flow in the chat. As long as you don't spam nonsense, can already. Okay. Energy, very good. Sorry, my chat is like upstairs. Okay, energy. All those who give energy, you are very correct. Heat is a type of energy. It's a form of energy. Since we are talking about energy, what else are energy? Light also energy. Electrical energy also have. Okay, electricity, electrical energy. So etc. etc. Okay, so energy is non-matter. They wouldn't have this kind of properties like occupy space and have mass. Okay, so A is true. I will circle A. Matter E and F have the same mass. This one I will also accept. B is also true. Okay, keep in mind this word mass here. Okay, when you're talking about mass, you write down the definition beside the word mass. It's about how much, what is ERY? How much matter an object possess. Okay, how much matter an object possess. Mass is not the same as weight. Okay, I know in school you all do this thing called weight taking. Wait, hang on. Pause. People, teacher talking. That's why your mic must be off. That's why I see. Huh? People,
You
mic
think
off.
funny, is it? So funny,
Mic
so
off.
funny.
Wait, you all must listen to the teacher, okay? Who is the teacher here? People? Class? The teacher is me, right? When the teacher say mic off, chat only. Okay? No need to open the mic today. No need. Okay? I know your voices are super nice, but I don't need to hear them today. Okay? Chat only. Later you all open, later I tell you like market like that. Okay? Okay? Alright. So how much matter an object possess is called mass. In schools, you all do this thing called weight taking. Okay, where you're like, weight taking lah. You all know what that is, ma. Okay, so weight, this word weight is not the same as mass, yeah. Okay, next year you all P6 already. You all will need to understand the differences because you will be tested on these two differences. What is the difference between mass and weight? So for now, we learn about mass first because that's under matter. Okay, so this is the definition of mass. Do they have equal mass? The answer is yes. Why? Because this is a beam balance. Okay, this one actually measures mass. And since the beam balance is balanced lah, okay, it's not slanted down to one side or what, it shows that both of them have the same amount of matter inside each of them. Okay, anyone got problems with this thing about mass? So far okay lah, right? Okay, still okay? Okay, let's look at C. Matter E and F have the same volume, also I accept. Okay, this word volume here is the same thing as saying taking up the same amount of space. Okay, volume is about how, why I say same amount? How much, sila. Okay, how much space an object possess. An object takes up lah, possess. Oh my God, I can see my own handwriting there. It's ugly. Okay, I will try and write better, yeah? Okay, how much space and objects take up is volume. So if you look at the diagram, I mean, this is the metal, and obviously this is the space that they take up. Obviously, do they have the same volume? This is the value they give you for volume already. cm cube. This 3 here is called a cube. I think in math you all learn already, right? I don't know anything about primary school math, okay? But should be, right? You all calculate volume of cube, volume of this, volume of that, right? In math. Okay, and you all are familiar with the units, the cube and the squares. Okay, for cube, don't care whether it's cm cube or meter cube or whatever. If it's a cube, means it's talking about volume. If it's a square, it's talking about area. Okay, so they have the same volume, 1000, 1000. It doesn't matter if they look like, yeah, this one like thinner like that, this one like fatter like that, wider like that. It doesn't matter because they tell you already, look, I have 1000 cm cube of metal F. It takes up the same amount of space as metal E. Okay? You all fight in the chat also, I tell you. If you all don't listen and then you miss out something important, I don't know, 我不知道. Okay, so C is correct. Okay, and then what about D? Metal E is liquid while metal F is a solid. This one, I'm sorry, we have to kick it out because we can't tell from the diagram, right? We can't tell because like they never give any hints or any clues about like what, Kelvin, okay, like about what kind of metal they are, right? We know that you cannot assume. Okay, the thing is when they give you diagrams, listen carefully, you all cannot assume that, oh, it kind of looks like a liquid, or both must be liquid lah. Not true, because it could be solids, very fine solids, like what, like sand, like beach sand like that. You put it in any container, also the beach sand will take up the shape of the container, something like liquid like that, right? But sand, we cannot say, oh, sand is liquid like that lah, because it can take the shape of any container. Cannot lah, right? It's still a solid lah. So you cannot assume based on the pictures that, it looks like it's taking up the shape, so both are liquid. Cannot like that. Okay, you're clear? Okay, this one is an assumption. We don't do that in science. So the answer is only A, B, C. First answer is C. Okay, for those of you who haven't done, you all check. When you try, you all check also. Okay, write down somewhere. If you're using a tablet, it's the best. Okay, what all cappuccino all come out? Nonsense, you all. Now everyone can see your messages, I tell you first, Okay, next one, question 2. Diagram below shows the different gases that make up air. Which of the following is the best estimate for exhaled air that you breathe out? Okay, the thing about nitrogen, I almost put a cross. Okay, we don't need nitrogen in our body. Okay, but it doesn't. Okay, I have people telling me, right? Oh, teacher, since we breathe in nitrogen, right? Okay, then that means our lungs were like our body doesn't take up the oxygen, is it? Like there's a filter or something like that, is it? There's no such filters in our lungs, So the thing is, like, nitrogen will go into our lungs. They might go into our bloodstream, but because, right, there is this condition, I also cannot explain to you because you haven't learned about this thing. Let me just tell you that there is a situation in your lungs where the blood just cannot accept nitrogen. Okay, so even if nitrogen enters the blood, okay, before the blood leave the lungs, nitrogen will go back up like that. Okay, so all in all, okay, the amount of nitrogen is more or less the same, 78%. Okay, then what about like the oxygen? Okay, if you say that you breathe out 0% oxygen, means that you took up all the 21%. Wow. I tell you what, if you can do that, right, I think you'll be who's that? Captain America, because nobody can take up 100% of oxygen that they breathe in. Meaning all this, you take up into your body, cannot. Okay, nobody does that. No human does that lah. Okay, so we take up some oxygen only.